Every man has a place where his best thoughts begin. For many, it's while driving, on a long walk, or just before drifting off to sleep. But why during these times? Because you're in a state of serenity. Distraction has been removed. When you construct a room to help you reach this state, your focus sharpens, ideas run rampant, and you feel yourself entering the calm confidence of free thought. Today, I'm showing you a room that will have you eager to visit and reluctant to leave. If you're a returning subscriber, hit the thumbs up. If you are new here, hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be a subscriber. Remember that if you would like our help in designing your room, there's a link in the description below. Chad contacted us to help convert his sun porch into an office and lounge, a balance of function and comfort. This area is an addition to his 171-year-old farmhouse. He wanted a design to complement the home's history whilst feeling tailored and inviting. Drawn to layered textures, rich tones, and vintage-inspired pieces, Chad gravitates towards spaces that show character. The room needed to feel timeless, masculine, yet imaginative. Let's see what we did. This room is a reminder that your mind is worth investing in. Every element here serves that quiet, confident purpose. The room is a partition of stillness, a barrier to the outside world. You sit down and the pace of thought changes. We layered the room with intellectual warmth. The bookshelves, layered portraits, and warm woods are a nod to legacy and tradition. Plaid often causes recollection of British academia. You feel a sense of private libraries, study halls, and university clubs. Each time you open a book, you're entering the lineage of thought, conversations over centuries. The walnut, the brass, the variations of green, they're academic yet comfortable. There is a subtle role of symmetry included that appears through the balanced furniture placement, evenly hung art, and rhythm and color repetition. This helps to organize the visual field. So why does that matter? It gives your mind fewer loose ends to process. When your surroundings are organized like well thought out infrastructure, your mind can wander through the roads of purpose without obstruction. Lighting design directly affects our focus and mental endurance. Bright, direct light, such as that found in commercial offices, causes strain on the eyes faster. It's an unnatural overstimulation of brightness. In this room, we have diffused daylight paired with pools of lamplight to encourage sustained attention. Deep work, slow thought, long pages. The pools of light carve out pockets of purpose. A desk lamp signals where to work and write. The reading lamp marks where to think and reflect. With the help of warm bulbs, these are golden, contained task areas. But what did I mean by diffused daylight? There are large windows here and no shortage of daylight, which is great, but there will be times that we need to shape and mold that a bit. Windows generally pull our attention outward. We're aiming to hold attention inward. If we allow the outside light to act freely, it's going to create sharp contrasts within the room. We need to soften. The bamboo roller blinds act as the first filtration, not blocking the light out completely, but breaking it into manageable rays. Any remains of harsh contrasts are then absorbed by the muted paint and plaid combination on the walls. We now have a low contrast, warm, layered lit atmosphere. Our brains associate this with safety and focus. It lowers cognitive load, enhances the ability to sustain a task. There's a reason why great libraries, writers' rooms, and private studies rely on multiple small light sources rather than a single dominant source. It tells the body and the mind to stay a while. The layout of the room is built for literary conversation. The two green velvet sofas exemplify that. Exchanges of debate, reading aloud, or reflection can take place. There's also something quite fun happening here. Do you see it? It felt extremely fitting to feature two incredible authors who were friends together in this sitting room. On the left is C.S. Lewis, most well known for writing the Chronicles of Narnia. On the right, J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of The Lord of the Rings. You can picture them sitting in such an arrangement, providing mutual support and constructive criticism of one another's writings, ultimately helping each other rise to famed work. The room's purpose has been reinforced through its focal points. Rather than defaulting to a media setup, the wall opposite the seating features a small writing desk accompanied by a round cane-back chair and task lamp. In this room, creativity, thought, resolve, conclusion, stimulation, introspection, foresight, and awareness are all accomplished through the mind. There is no screen to force-feed projection as you defenselessly receive. The portraits on the wall are also tools of inactive imagination. That is, your ability to enter an imagined scene so vividly it takes on the emotional reality of a lived experience. These faces are your after-dinner guest lists. Lewis, Tolkien, Winston Churchill, Vincent van Gogh, among others. Conversations would be nothing less than immensely thought-provoking. The sheer joy it would bring to anyone who has a heart of curiosity. The ability to jump through time and have all these figures join you, if only for an evening, would be the richest of experiences. The Oriental rug is a contributor of growth. Its combinations of reds, rust, navy, and tan, they counterbalance the greens and dark woods. It prevents the room from feeling too predictable while injecting a bit of liveliness. The cane-back sitting chairs, the writing desk, bookcase, side table, and coffee table were all chosen in natural wood tones. Earthiness offsets the darker portions of palette. The styles of these pieces signal craftsmanship, and that aligns with the traditional spirit of the room. Rooms like this reawaken a forgotten sentiment, the reverence of thinking. You enter a dignified state. You read differently here, slower, more critically, more reflectively. The mind sharpens with self-awareness. You are consuming information, but you're in control of that attention. It's not just a reading room. It's the practice of clear thought. Intellect feels noble again. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you feel like sticking around a while, feel free to subscribe. See you on the next one.